nothing I could do. There is nothing you said that could make me realize how much lucky I was. Just out of reach of the fire, was not aware of this nightmare. But when I stopped to see through sight, begging for help, begging for hope, just need to open my eyes now to try to change them to sunshine, to be someone among others.
All right, here we go, dirt fans. We back at it here with the Northwest Racing Association and qualifying underway. Big time, big blocks. That's right. Durgy Dig Performance. Let me hear who you got tonight, because we got a field made up of some awesome racers here. Kenny Cudney, man, up top right now, putting it quick time. Uh-oh. Chance Carr, he's right there with him. Who else we gonna have? There's old Busby, Clark, Herbert. At Evan Say last week, man, subbing for a driver, came up big. Etrican, that's who he was subbing for. Right now, Cuddly's got the quick time. Trying to put a quicker time. That confident. All right. See these guys, man, just storming around this place. Strap in. That's going to be a good one. Big block style here tonight. Look at Busby moving up to third. Cars there in second. Wilson, he's up in fifth. Damian Ward. And Andrew Clark tried to get the top. He's 0.02 of a second off. Wow. Never mind. Bill says, I'm going to come up here. He's 1,000 off from Cudney. Couldn't knock him off the block. Man. Wilson says, I'm going to come up here in time. He's got to be 10,000ths of a second. Woo. Talk about a close field. Well, we've got about 31 drivers, but we're going to mark it down to 24 before the night's over with. Those guys will go for an awesome run here for the Durgy Dig Performance. As we got Heat Race 1, let's look at the grid. Good to show. There we go. Kenny Cudney going to start her out front. Andrew Clark there in second. Damian Ward up in third. We got Logan Herbert going to start fourth. Tanner Purcell, he's going to start there in fifth. Joseph Grandy in sixth. Caleb Durgan, he's up in seventh. Tyler Yurden, he's going to be eighth. Anthony Roselli, ninth. Scooter Black going to be back there and starting in the 10th place spot. Here we go. Who you got tonight? Rooting for, pulling for. Get the likes and shares out there. Definitely appreciate it. Oh, it's all to be a good one. Been a good one here at the Northwest. We've had some wild drama style races the last couple races here. See what the night has in store. These big blocks have put on a show. About to go, heat race 1. Green flag! As they cross that line for lap number 1, you got Cudney going to take it. Ward's right there with him, side by side with Clark. Herbert got a blinker, but they're going to take it 3 wide. Coming down the back stretch into 3 and 4. Still going to go side by side. That's for the lead. Second, third, coming across. Still Cudney's got it by a nose out front. Ward's with him. And it's still a powerhouse up top here. Look out. Ward's trying to see what he can do to hang on to second. You've got Herbert right there, and then Clark hanging on the last transfer spot. Durgan in the mix with him, though. Those two guys are going to go at it. Durgan's on the outside looking in. He's watching this battle in front of him closely. Hoping, man, one of them guys make a mistake up there. Meanwhile, it is still a back and forth nail biter between the two at the top. Cudney, Ward, Clark. Herbert's in the mix there too. You can't count Durgan out. He could actually slip up there and take something away from these guys. And we'll ride here along with him. Show you just how close he is. And he's right on the outskirts of trying to get it. He's right there now in the 4th place. He's battling with Herbert. He can get along there and maybe steal it from him. He can get in the show tonight. It's still side by side for second, third. Those two guys are going at it. Oh, loving it so far. I mean, look at this. You got a battle for the lead, battle for second, third, fourth, and fifth. Wow. It is a nice battle happening so far. Still Cudney out front, trying to hold off the two guys behind him that are hungry. They're on the back side of his cush bar. Meanwhile, Durgan's trying to fight for his life to get that final transfer. There's 3 wide in the middle of a contact. Never mind. Oh. Uh-oh. Wow, Yernan. Oh, he got hit. Almost. Oh, wow. That right there. Damian Ward outside looking in. Checker flag. It's going to be... Boom. Cudney, Clark, Durgan, Herbert, top 4. What a heat race to kick the night off with. Well, if that don't get you pumped up and excited, I don't know what will. All right, here we go. E-race number 2. Let's look at the grid. Dylan Wilson out front. Chance Carr there in second. C.J. LeVar, he's starting third. Brad Mitch, he's going to start in fourth. Tyler Clement up in the fifth. Damian Keffer there in sixth. Alex Harper in seventh. Anthony Morano in eighth. Don Krawick, he's in ninth. And Dustin Glenn stubborn, but he's in 10th. Just had a heck of a race for Heat Race 1. Wow. Heat Race 2. Should have at least 4 heat races. We're going to have 4. Here, who you got? Racing excitement right now.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag. Wilson, man, he jumps out front there with car behind him. LeVar's with him. Those two guys are going to lock it up side by side. You got Mick right behind them and Ford hanging on to that final transfer. Kiffer, Lemon outside looking in. And one of those two guys can get up there. Meanwhile, those two guys are battling it out. Now you see LeVar kind of fall back just a little bit. Out front, still Wilson. Got this one. Looking strong. Been a good racing here so far. Northwest. Got some of the best in iRacing here. Got some pro drivers, high profile drivers. It is a who's name. Wilson out front, car there in second. Top three kind of single file. LeVar does have a little bit of Mick on his back bumper. Actually, for that fourth and final transfer, Clement and Keffer, man, those two guys, they want it. They don't want to have to go through the alphabet part here tonight. Consolation. Look at, man, Kiefer, man. He is going to try to see if he can sling her on the inside. Mick Merrick now is just trying to hold on. Everything he's got. He's got the fourth place, but then you got Clement right now is going to throw a slide job to the inside. If he can't make man waves, take a 2-for-1. Not going to happen. He's going to get tagged on the tire. Throws his momentum off. Wow. Can start seeing him beat up that top side cushion. Is it going to be a one-lane track later on? It's going to be a high-lane style track later on. Is the low line going to come back? Right now, looks a little difficult to pass on the inside. You see Brad Mix be able to hold off on Clement. Braywick back there in 6. Meanwhile, up front, cars trying to keep Wilson honest. They are still pushing that cushion up. Coming off the turn just a little bit. They're ripping the top side lip. I think they'll have that cushion pushed up for the end of it. White flag one more time, heat race 2. Wilson's out front, car's going to look to the inside. He's going to try it. Mick has still got Clement back there. Oh boy. Out of 4. Boom! Wilson got it. Car, LeVar, Mick hangs on to 4. Man, what a finish to heat race 2. Telling you, these guys are on point. They make it look easy. Heat race 3. Let's look at the grid. Who we got? We got Ethan Bill starting out front. Desmond Busby there in second. Jesse Etterkin, he's going to start there in third. John Valentine, he's going to start fourth. Logan Hickerson, he's going to start fifth. Blake Parsons is going to start sixth. Sam Bachman, seventh. Cameron Kaysen in eighth. Kyle LaFour, he's going to be ninth. Jaden Anderson's going to start in the 10th place spot. Okay. All right, Bill. Get it going. Bro, does old Busby on the top of his car? Like a bad looking bat or something. Chipmunk. Like chipmunk. Somebody else back there got he's got slime. Oh, he's got a gator. Gator. Guy's got wild paint jobs. Don't be shy out there. know y'all can lurk out, and that's fine. Y'all just enjoy watching. But if you're not, hey, if you want to comment, let me know who you driver, who you pulling for, what team. Green flag. Folks, gotta get out of the way. These guys gonna run them over. They already go single file. Meanwhile, fourth place is where it's at. Valentine right now. Tomorrow is Valentine's, and he's trying to see if he can't get a love letter and stay into the show here tonight. Edgerton, though, meanwhile, is there. Busby gets tore up. 3 wide. They're up front. They're going to make it exciting. Oh, boy. There ain't going to be no Cupid love here tonight. These guys, man, are full-blown evil. You got Bill, Busby, Valentine. Edgerton right there. 3 wide for the final transfer. They don't care. if they're in the show or not. Boom, they're gonna make sandwiches out of each other. They're gonna tear each other's bumper off. Bachman says, I'll take it. I'm up here to 5th, but I got to get close to those guys. Ederkin, meanwhile, he's hanging on there in 3rd. He's looking at Bill, going, Bill's on the bottom. Got to keep him down there and take this 3rd place away from him. Actually, Bill says, you know what? Forget about it. I'm going to go up here and take the lead. Busby's down, the man on the bottom. They were ripping the lip out earlier. See what they're doing. They're back down on the bottom. Interesting. The battle on, though. You can start seeing, see the top side now is going away. Remember last race, top side, everybody was up there. Now everybody's down. We might have a 2-groove style track here tonight. Bill, Ederkin, Busby, Valentine, top 4. Who you got? Slinging dirt and mud. Oh boy. Gator machine. Looking mean. He's got the showing his teeth. That tire flapping in the wind. Bill does. Riding here with Valentine. He's looking strong. He has got no love, man, for any of these guys in front of him. He wants what they got. And he's going to take it from them if he can ever get a shot at it. Man, they are protecting that inside wall. A lot different race than what we saw in the last heat race. Everybody was ripping the cushion up on the top. Now they're down on the bottom. I mean, it is just like totally 2 different lines. What do y'all think? That is crazy. Go a little further on back. A little battle going on back here around 7th and 8th place spot. Parsons, Jason. 2 guys going at it. I mean, when you got this much talent on the field, it is tough to pass. Tough to get up through the field. It's tough to do anything. I mean, all these guys are just on top of each other. Running about the same lines. Running about the same time. Good competition. Good race back here, too. But Busby takes a white flag. One more time. And out of 3 and 4, he's going to get the checkered. It's going to be Busby, Ederkin, Bill, and Valentine. Way to finish it off here. All right, consolation time. What do we got? C-Main? Can't read it. Looks like C-Main. We'll go with it. Look at the grid. Damian Ward out front. Dan Bachman right there in 2nd. John Craywick, he's going to start 3rd. Joseph Grandy in 4th. Blake Parsons, he's going to start 5th. Damian Kiffer, he's going to start 6th. Tyler Yernan, going to start 7th. I got Jaden Anderson, going to start 8th. Dustin Glenn, starting the 9th place spot. I appreciate old Ed out there for letting me call these things here tonight for you. Bring this action. It's good. Okay. Then he ain't gonna take the money.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, green flag. Wow. Like that, Ward's there with Craywick. Bachman also there too. Parsons. It's a heated race there for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and on back. Grandy, Keffer. Parsons right now has got his hands full. Subbing it out. Got them elite performance machines up there. Nice. We're here for the Durgy Dig Performance Big Block Series here for the Northwest Racing Association. Meanwhile, they are right there chugging along. Got a little bit hung up. Had to thread the needle full wide. For the moment, almost 3 wide now. Wow. Oh, don't get locked. Bam, into the wall. That's one thing about the big blocks. You can actually bump a little bit. Sometimes it can be disastrous. Sometimes not. Keffer got the bad end there a little bit. Parsons did too. Durden. Meanwhile, up front, Crawl says, I'm coming for it. Ward still got it. Elite man himself crawls up top. They're going to go tooth and nail. One's leading, one's top. Here he comes again. Crawls on the outside. He almost had that lead there for a second. He did. Ward's there with him. Crawls along again. Got Anderson and Bachman right behind him. Those two guys. While back there, they're 2x2. Parsons, Kiefer. Battle out front with Ward, Crawl, Anderson and Bachman. Those two guys, man, definitely seeing what they can do here in this B main, or actually C main. That's a battle for the lead. They don't want to give each other any little advantage. Put it that way. Crawl, man, along with Ward. One's low, one's high. We saw earlier in the heat race that the high line looked pretty dominant. They were pushing the cushion, but then the next heat race, they were all down low. So I think this might be what we're going to see in the feature here a little bit is we might see a double style lane track, but I still think that high lane right now, from what I'm seeing, has a slight edge. Maybe a slider line will come in here. But you see Crawl, man, right there. He's able to take it out front along with Ward. Then you got Anderson back here all alone in third place. He's trying to close in a little bit. Keffer, though, he's got company. He's got Parsons and all them behind him. Bachman. Those two guys, man, are going to go neck and neck with each other. Here with 5 to go. Still got Bachman. Parsons and company right behind them. Outside looking in for 5th and 6th. Parsons there. Able to hold on to it. Oh, them two guys up front ain't done with each other. Ward's not anyways. Right on board here. How close he can get to him. See him taking that high side up on the top side cushion. I still say that might be the best place to be right now. You got Crawl and Ward. Anderson, Keffer. Parsons right back there in 5th. But see how he closes in the gap. And he goes back down on the bottom side. Foul line, but he goes down to the bottom. Trying to protect it just a little bit. Back here, this battle with Parsons and them. Yeah, they're back here 3 wide. You got Bachman, Yerden. They're going to go tagging each other. White flag here for the C main. 4 drivers are going to get to go to the feature here. Ward up front. Going to try one more time out of 4 here. Crawl's going to fire back out. Nope, it's going to be Crawl, Ward, Anderson, Keffer, top 4. All right. That should spin us over here to B main. What's up, Larry? Let's go, Damien. What's up, Haley, Dudley? So go Tyler. Okay. Tyler, gotcha. To the grid. B main. Tyler Clemens going to start out front. Scooter Black going to be in 2nd. Logan Hickerson, he's going to start 3rd. Alex Harper there in 4th. Anthony Roselli starting 5th. Cameron Kaysen in 6th. Anthony Morano 7th. We got Tanner Purcell in 8th. Howell Lanfear. Say Lanfear. In 9th. Might kind of correct me out there if you can. Some of the names, you know. So let's see. All right, go Kyle in this one. You got Kyle in this one. Yeah, he's got a little work to do, but he can get up there. You know, we've seen wild stuff happen in races. So let's see. Kaylee said you were pulling for Tyler. Was he in the last heat, or are you talking about Tyler Clemens in this one? He's sitting in a good spot out front. All he's got to do is just hang on to it. He punches his ticket to the feature. Good looking car, by the way. Can't see it. Little pinkish purplish with black on it. Nice. Got big 1.8 on the side. Got to get set here for the B main. Dirt racing here tonight. Northwest Racing Association here. Durgy Dig Performance. Green flag. Clement, Hickerson, Black Company. Big battles happening right here around fourth place spot there. They've almost got it 3 wide. And the 10 machine there, Harper, he thought about sticking his nose in, better or not, but now he's 4 wide. He ain't got a choice. And almost somebody got the inside tires there. That was close. Meanwhile, these guys, man, are still going at each other. 3 wide, 2 wide, almost 4 wide at times. You got Case and Black, Harper and company there. Oh, he pushed somebody out of the way. That Scooter? He just scooted him right on out the groove, so he got the way. Jason right now and Roselli, those 2 guys are battling it out for 3rd and 4th place spot. Remember, that's your transfer area is the 4th place. So you've got Harper back there lurking. He says, you 2 guys get up here and get in trouble, and I'll just go scoot right on by you, and I'll get in the feature, and y'all talk about it later. Harper's outside looking in. Bell also there with him. DLC, Roselli, Payson side by side. One's low, one's high. Clemens out front. Hickerson there in 2nd. Nose to tail. Okay. On the outside. That's the 7 on the outside. Okay, we got Deli's on the outside. Cason's on the inside. I still say that high line slightly better right now than the low line. But you can see Cason, he's not going all the way low. He's going sort of in the middle. But he's just not getting that momentum pushed off the turn. You can see it there. It's a good drive going in through the middle. Middle off, though, and high lane. Well, now he got a good drive that time. He might be able to slide up in front. He made it. Wow, yeah. Evidently, Deli man must have slipped up just a little bit. Now Harper's going to see, what can I do? Problem is, he's got Purcell on his back bumper. Lemons out front. Lemons is there with him. Right on board. Body kind of single file right now. Well, never mind. Now we got a battle. Bell drives down the inside. Slide job. Boy, that was beautiful. But is he going to lose his momentum with that slide job? Because you see Harper's able to crisscross right back over him. He's just not able to make that pass. They got Lemfier right there behind him. Solid good race here for 5th and 6th. I mean, meanwhile, though, Roselli's loving it because he's able to get, some distance away from him. I ain't got to worry about those guys being on his back bumper. Lemon, Hickerson, Jason, Deli. Dell. He's still battling. Around 5th and 6th, 7th. Woo! I love it. B main here. Have a little warm up right after this. Go right into our feature here tonight. 24 the best here on iRacing will get it done. Dirt track here. Meanwhile, this man, Clement, coming out of the turn. Be taking the white flag here maybe the next time by. Got Hickerson right behind him. He's got a pretty good lead. He's got a 6/10 lead. Tyler Clement. In the top 3, actually, they're all spread out. White flag one more time for the B main here. Clement, Hickerson, Cason, Deli. See the top 4 have spread out. Let's see if that's going to happen in the feature. That's how it's going to end. The B main. Solid race so far. All right, put us on a warm up. Let's listen to the sights and sounds of these machines out here. Stay tuned. All right, here we go. Feature time. The grid real quick. Kenny Cuddley going to start her out front in this one. Hey, Dylan Wilson going to be there in second. Desmond Busby starting third. Andrew Clark fourth. Dance Carr in fifth. We got Jesse Ettrican. He's going to start sixth. Caleb Durgan going to start seventh. CJ LeVar there in eighth. And Bill ninth. Logan Herbert starting 10th. Brad Mick, he's going to start 11th. Don Valentine there in 12th. Don Craywick, he's going to be up in the 12th place. 13th place. Tyler Clemens going 14th. Damian Ward 15th. Logan Hickerson there in 16th. Jaden Anderson 17th. Cameron Kaysen 18th. Damon Kepper, he's going to be in the 19th. Anthony Roselli 20th. Tanner Purcell 21st. Blake Peterson going to be in 22nd. Scooter Black 23rd. And M. Bachman 24th. Here we go. Feature time tonight. All right, pace truck, lights off. Here we go. Wilson and company up front. Gudney there with him. Gudney's going to get the jump on the field. Wilson's going to sling it up on the outside. Dang, you still need to paint that thing like a soccer ball so you can call Wilson balls out. Clark, Busby and company. Man, a 3 wide coming in at the turn. Oh, hang on to it. I just tell you, that right there, only some of the best here can get it done to do that and not wreck. Meanwhile, here comes Wilson on the inside. Gudney's trying to protect it. We saw it. Oh, and he got a little bit of rut down on the bottom there, and that thing threw it up top, so Wilson got a little bit off. Meanwhile, you got Clark, Durgan, and company. Look at this pack, and you got a battle up front, middle, the back. I don't know where to go. There's too much action on the track, folks. I'm telling you. Wilson, he slings it out front. Cudney's there behind him. You got Durgan along with him. Clark. I mean, it's a race all the way through the field. Go Blimpy KMC. Look at this. Got 3 wide there, 3 wide there, 2 wide front. Oh, man. Gotta love it. There's still 3 wide, 2 wide, almost 4 wide coming out of the turn. Got Mick Henderson and company there. Ward with him. Oh, a little bit of contact. Middle pack. You got 3 wide right there. That's along with Edrican. He's around 5th. Clark, Busby and company. Look out. They're tagging. Slamming down the inside. Edrican's, he's stuck in the middle. Busby's there with him. Clark, they're going 3 wide again. One's high, one middle, one low. Oh, into the wall. And makes it in the pit. Oh, never mind. Caution out. Didn't bring a caution out and he was in the pit. Oh, let's go ahead and watch him one more time. Get hit. Oh, I wonder what happened into the wall. But if he would have kept going. Oh, then he just. Oh, that's not the pits. My bad. I thought that was open. Never mind. Wow. Hitting the wall. Okay. Caution. First time here tonight. All right, going to set to go back green. What y'all thinking of this racing here so far tonight? Outstanding. Outstanding. Wilson out there. You know what I always like saying? He likes throwing his Wilson balls around. Get away with that here. I don't know about it in the pro circuit, but yeah. Like he's saying, Wilson!
Green, green, green.
He's gone! Cuddy's right with him, but Cuddy said, you know what, I'm going to take it. Oh, 3 wide. Here comes Durgan to the inside. He's trying it down low. And Wilson, though, he gets the advantage there in the middle, but Durgan is not giving up on that low line. Cudney's there with him. Meanwhile, you got Chance Carr behind him. It is 2 by 2 by 2. Slingshot it throughout. It's like a hornet's nest. Bunch of killer bees out here. Wilson, Durgan, Cudney, Carr, Ettrick, Busby, Herbert, LeVar, Clement, Valentine. Wow. Back here, Valentine, like I said before, that guy's not giving any love to anybody out here tonight. Yellow flag, uh-oh. Roselli's around. Let's go back on the replay and check it out. What's up? What do you want, Corey? Watching this one. Look at this 4 wide. Oh, clang, clang, bam, bam, boom. Oh, he got the donut. Then who that was crashing, but that was somebody crashing. Wow. We're doing a race right now. Guy Wilson, strong so far. Well, they got a few stale donuts on that bottom. They got a couple of yellow ones there. See that? Here we go. Line them back up. Side by side.
Hang on, we're not going green.
Bang, bang,
Not
racing.
Going green.
Gang here tonight.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not
All right,
going
Wilson and
green.
company up front with Cudney. Yeah. Not bad. Man, I'll buy you a set of glasses. First off, you're colorblind. Now you're just blind. Dang. Lord have mercy. Light's still on the pace truck. We're on green. I don't mind Corey out there. He's young and old, and I don't know. Wilson, Cudney. Thought you doing race control tonight. What? Doing it? On what time I get up. Race truck's in. We go, Wilson, Cudney and company. Green flag. Racing it out right now. You see Wilson, man, jump to the outside or front side of this one. Meanwhile, they're clanging and banging back here. 4 wide. You got LeVar, Clement, Herbert and company. Ettrick, he's right there with them. Still 3 wide coming out. They're 3 wide. Got about 2, 3, 4 sets of 3 wide here. Wow. This is, oh, whoa. Hang on back here. Valentine's in the mix. Old Mick and company. Gonna mix it up. He got his volleyball to the front. He got the Wilson balls, man, on point tonight. But he's got Cudney right there, man, keeping him honest. See old Dylan. I like old Dylan. He's out there. Wilson. Got that thing. He's right behind. Uh-oh, we got contact. We got trouble.
The yellow flag is
Cameron
out.
Kaysen, he's around. Go check out what happened. They were 3 and 4 wide back here, though. They were fighting hard. Who ran over who? Let's see. Contact. Yep, boom, boom. Hey, you know, Kaysen, you do. Another car going around through there. Oh. All right. I think the only reason he can't change his paint is because he's a pro driver and he has to have certain paints on the car. If not, I think Dylan probably would throw a volleyball on there for us, or a soccer ball. But I think yes, he does have to have a sponsor because you know Dylan is a pro driver. He knows what he's doing. Him and Busby, they're the 2 pro drivers out here. That means they're racing in the Pro Series. Strong. That's probably why. So he's got to, you know, he's got to have those sponsors on there. They pay the money, pay the bills. Got Elite Performance right beside of him. Dirt 1 racing with him. Go. Busby and Company's there. Big performance here tonight. Northwest Racing Association. All right, side by side. Been a good race, though. Not a good race.
Green, green, green. The yellow flag is out.
Oh, wait a minute. Yellow out. Wait. Yeah, it says CJ LeVar. Tap on the start. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we got a parking lot. Junkyard, turn 1. I mean, free used cars. Anybody need a race car? iRacing? What y'all think about the new rain update coming? What do you think, Corey? Gonna race in the rain? Yeah, that's what iRacing needs right there. Can't wait to see turn 1 of that one. Woo. It might not be too bad. It's on the GT3 cars and stuff like that, so that's cool. All right, Wilson out front, leading. R. Cudney, Busby. Edrican, top 5. All right, go single file on this restart. Let's see what happens here. Yep, I think that's what we're going to do. It says, you know what, we're going to take this thing single file, see what happens on this restart. 25 to go here. Lights off on the pace truck. Wilson and Company out front. Race so far, Volusia. Truck's in. Green flag.
Green, green.
There we can catch the pace truck. That'd be fun. Got Wilson right there. Car gets to jump out. Everybody's single file. Meanwhile, you got to go back in around 9th place spot before you go side by side. That's Ethan Beal. Hickerson, man, and old Brad Mick along with him. Valentine, he's in the mix there too. You got Kiefer. race so far. Anderson and company. I think the single file got him calmed down from doing that 4 wide move. Oh, Anderson around. He keeps it going. He goes straight. No, never mind. He gets pile driving the back. Keeps going. Flies a little tangerine machine out there. About got squeezed. Somebody almost tried to make orange juice out of him. Wow. Meanwhile, they're back at side by side. Top front guys, a single file. Got a little kind of cluster style packs here. Wilson still leading. Cars behind him. A single file is just not what Carr and them wanted to see. Biggest battles happening around 9th place spot here. You got Mick, Bill, Valentine, Kiefer. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Damian Ward's around. Caution out. What happened? Got it riding by himself. Somebody just threw a slide job on him. Next thing you know, he's minding his own business. And yep, minding his own business. Next thing you know, he's in the wall. He's going, what happened? Okay. All right. When did you go? All right, Wilson still out front this one. What do you think, Corey? Hanging on to it. Woo! Wilson looking strong. Carr, Cudney, Busby, Herbert. That's your top 5 right now. Are we going to single file again this time, or is he going to let them go double? Single worked out pretty good. But then again, the double's kind of exciting. I know Chance Carr wants a double. As a single file, it's just giving Wilson that opportunity out front. Hey, Wilson, Carr, Cudney. All right, let's see what we're going to have here. Lights off on that pace truck and Wilson ran it over. I said it last time. He'll run it over. He must have heard me. He caught that truck. Got the way. Wilson's dominant right now. Carr's hanging on to second. You got Cudney right there in third. Busby. You got top dogs, top 4 right here. What's up, Larry? Like a derby out here. Hey, so far it has been pretty good. You know, I mean, I got to give my hats off to them. Yeah, they've had some hard racing. We've had a few little crashes here and there, but for the most part, they put on a pretty good show. Got Hickerson right here in the 9th place spot. Edrican, Crawl. Guys, man, looking at it. Let's ride on board here with old Crawl, see what he sees in front. Wilson up there ripping that top side on the cushion. Getting down to 18 to go in this one. And now the lap's still off real quick here. Good green flag runs here in dirt. Thing you know, told you, walk into the kitchen, we're done. I mean, we're done with the race. Actually, probably in the next week. You blink, done. Durgan gets a little sideways. Bill's right there with it. They take it 3 wide. Hickerson, man, look at these guys. Top of each other, trading a little paint. Everybody wants that low line. Only fit maybe 1 car down there. The other guy's going to get meated up like a sandwich. They bumped him in the back. Durgan. Right on it. Hickerson right there with him. Yeah, they got broke up by the time we got side by side, though. You got Mick right here with him. Oh, he goes up high. Slams him just a little bit. I like that. You can get a little bit of rubbing. Well, maybe not that much rubbing. Holy cow. Okay, caution. Saw that one live. You know, you guys get up our rub a little bit. I don't know about that. That was kind of like pushing and shoving. Wow. All right. Wilson still out front. Wilson! I ain't saying that way. Y'all know the reference. Gotta know the reference. Time I see Dylan Wilson, I gotta yell it out. Wilson! I will say, he's got some fast Wilson balls. Here tonight, Chance Carr's with him. Kenny Cudney. Desmond Busby. Etterkin. That's your top 5. What's up, Larry? Jump. Yeah, that was, that wasn't a parking lot. That old saying they say you can't park there. Definitely, he definitely tried it. I think they were heading to the concession stand. The wrong way, though. That's saying on the outskirts. I don't know. Gonna go single file here. Like it. Keen to go in this one. Solid night here for the Durgy Dig performance. Big block series, Northwest Racing Association. Oh, Ed putting this thing on for him. I think he said it's his 3rd year, man, doing it. That is awesome. What's wrong with that? What's up, Easton? Did Curtis in the 22 make the show? Let's see. Don't believe he did, unfortunately. Not see him out here. Get done here. Race truck is in.
Green flag, green flag.
Wilson didn't get to him that time. Carr coming around. Single filed it out here for us.
The yellow flag is out.
Cutting it. And yellow flag. Anderson? What happened? Is Anderson? Oh, is Anderson in the one in the? Oh no, car in front, and from there, yeah. 5 says, hey, actually Clark. We'll try to win the race backwards first. All right, a little pushing and shoving on Clark. Hey, Wilson. Now out front control of this one. I think we just got a lap. Well, we got 12 to go. We got about 2 laps. I'm going to say this, as long as this thing stays single file, the advantage goes to Dylan Wilson. Car needs a double file restart, I think, here, or some green flag runs to try to be able to run down Wilson. And he's pretty much going to need this thing to go green from here on out. Another caution here, I'd say if another caution within maybe 4 or 5 laps, which hopefully not, and Carr's really going to be in trouble.
Green flag, green flag.
right, Wilson out front. Car right with. All right, Busby. Jump forward. Cudney's right there with him. Etterkin. Herbert. And the laps are winding down. We're here at 8 to go. Wilson's still with it. Etterkin's right with him. Herbert's there. Brawl. Old Bill. While you've got them side by side. Herbert and company. Etterkin. Anybody got anything for Wilson? I said car's going to need these laps green, but he's just not been able to make up any ground. Last time, Wilson ran a 17-17 to 17-23, so he is moving. And from this point on, it's going to be single file, so cautions really are not going to help car. You got Busby right here. Etterkin's on the back end. Busby's on the back end of Cudney. Go a little further on back, around about 7th or 8th place spot, Ethan Bill. Bill's there. LeVar. Hasten. Carson. Mick. Hickerson and company. Wilson still holding strong out front. It's a good race. That's been a good race all night long. 3 to go. And that last time, it was a 23-28 between Wilson and Carr. Carr just cannot make up the ground he needs to get there. His battle back around 10th, 11th place spot. And it is heating up for third. Cudney's there. Busby wants it. But let's see, and they are gaining on the back end of the car. They're going to come around here for the white flag. So if any one of those guys, can Busby make the third place? I don't know. You see Cudney go high. Busby runs on the inside. White flag one more time. You got old Wilson out front. Busby gives the bump. The bump and run on the dirt. Here comes Busby to the inside. He's going to go door to door with him. And I think that little bit of bump might have got what he needed. I don't know. Yes! No! Cudney got him! Wow, what a finish! Woo! I loved it. Wilson wins, Carr second. Kenny Cudney, though, inching out Busby at the line. I know Busby's got to be going, wow, but man, what a race. What a race. Woo! Folks, I've said it, I'll say it again. If that don't get your hair raising up and down on your arm, nothing will. I mean, we can play golf on the channel. Wait for a couple of these guys to get up here and get a word with them because of what a night it was. The Durgy Dig performance. Big block series. Let's bring up old Cudney. Kenny, Joy in the booth, you got a copy?
Yeah. How we doing?
I tell you what, by inches, you held on to third.
Yeah, I know. He gave me a run for my money at the end, for sure.
That was awesome. Now, track looked racy, and I noticed in some of the heat races earlier, the top line looked dominant, the bottom line looked dominant. What did you feel more comfortable with?
Really in the race, it was pretty much middle or bottom middle, 1 and 2, and then slider 3 and 4. I mean, towards the end, middle 3 and 4 was probably where you wanted to be. That's where Chance was running. But, I mean, I was definitely way too loose to be as fast as Dylan or Chance. I just was kind of trying to hold on for third.
Yeah, you definitely made it exciting. Got everybody going there. You got third tonight. You got anybody you want to thank?
Everyone over at EPI, HCM, Ham Lettering for my wraps, and Eddie for putting on the league. You for broadcasting.
Hey, I tell you what, there's Kenny Cudney, man. Definitely bringing her home. Win a close one. Well, guy here. Pick him up. Chance, join the booth. You got a copy?
Gotcha.
Well, man, I tell you, do you think maybe some of those cautions might have hurt your chance of getting up there to Wilson being single file starts?
Maybe. It was hard to tell. I feel like I got every opportunity to try to get him I could. I had one good restart. I was to his bumper and it was a quick yellow, but I tried a lot of different lines and tried to run the same thing he was, and he beat me. I mean, I think he was a better car, and we just settled in for second.
You know, and now I got asked on that one too. Was you getting a little worried there coming to the close because those guys was heating up your back door?
Yeah, for whatever reason, those last couple laps they were really on me. I think if it had been another 10, could have been a different story. We may not have finished second, but I was trying a bunch of different things, trying to get to the 080D, and they just couldn't get it. But that's all right.
Came home second tonight. Good run for you. Got anybody you want to thank?
Oh yeah, for sure. First off, gotta thank everybody back at Hunt the Front Sim Sports. This new deal's going really well. Everybody at Volusia Speed Shop, CFM Designs, Burkhart Motorsports, and just everybody that helps us out and watches over on Hunt the Front game and helps out the team, and everybody watches OSR Network, and Eddie for putting on the league.
There you go, Chance Card hanging on to second. This guy though, he was fast. Dylan, join the booth. You got a copy?
What's going on, Joe?
Well, man, I tell you what, you're the class of the field. How was you feeling about those single file restarts, though?
I enjoy it. You know, when you don't have to play as many games because somebody's not on your outside trying to time up your start. It just you can kind of fire whenever you see you got a straight shot down the straightaway. You kind of just turn down the hill and go. So makes it a lot less nerve-wracking for sure. But you know, the last thing you want to do is really lose the lead on a restart or lose a position on a restart. It's pretty frustrating. So whenever you take that part out of the equation, it's definitely nicer.
Yeah, it looked pretty racy out there. Now, which line did you feel comfortable? Because it looked like the high line, low line was working. Where'd you feel the most comfortable at?
Honestly, I just didn't want to get surprised like Chance almost did in the heat race when he almost snuck by me there on the final lap. So once I had about a 3 to 4 tenth lead, I would just kind of try a different line just to make sure, you know, that there wasn't something else that was going to be faster at the end. And everything at the end seemed pretty much the same speed. So it looked like it was getting ready to lock down in the middle right there at the end. So maybe a longer race, it would have went to a train race right on the middle. But it was still, it seemed like it would be wide, but it kind of narrowed out, to be honest with you. So it's just typical Volusia most of the time. And every once in a while you'll get a great track, but that one wasn't one.
I'll tell you what, that's why you're one of the best here on iRacing, but you put it in victory lane. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, of course. Thanks to all the guys at D1RT. I got thanks to Chance Carr. He sent us some setups last season for this league, and I've literally been running the same setup every week. And without his help last season, I'd probably be back in the back of the field, you know, out there fighting for my life. So thanks to him. Thanks to OSR Network. Thanks to Eddie Farnes and his whole team over here for putting this thing on for us to come race.
There you go, Dylan Wilson, man, putting her out front. He's fast. As always, well, folks, the Durgy Dig Performance Big Block Series. It's in the books here tonight for the Northwest Racing Association. For myself and everyone, have a good night.